Hey, YouTube, I do not own the rights to this, all right?
You get it. As the mirror on the wall, really throw my way, like I'm a dog. I've been going hard, getting the best of me. It's like all I do is blame myself. Shout the mirror on the wall, say who the realest of them all. And he said, I'm my dog. Tried to take him out the streets, they took my heart away from me. Look, I could try, but I can't take him out. No, I can't take him out. The police is on my feet, I got my dog in the front seat. So if they run up, baby, take them down. Take them down. I got some pain that's really deep.
You never love all of me.
If this the price we pay, we gon' ball. We gon' ball.
I know you trying to ride away, but I threw my hand outside the boat, living more while we was taking off.
Taking off.
I paid a price to be the boss. I took some chances and I lost.
I'm gon' get up every time I fall. I took some bills, I went through hell, and I came back a couple times. That's why I'm working hard, no days off. No days off. So hard, don't got no time to be laid off. So I'm gon' go hard till it ain't off.
You got one time, all you need is one time to fuck up everything around now. It started off with my life, without you ain't no sunshine, and shit ain't been the same around now. I put the phones out that bottle, you catch me at the bottom of it, shit don't hit the same now, yeah. Fuck it, play it over.
Yeah, you get it.
Alright. What you said?
As the mirror on the wall, really throw my way, stay on my dog.
With the Ohio River and the hills of Kentucky just to our right, we welcome you
I've been
into
going
Paycor Stadium
hard all
in
day,
Cincinnati,
still the
Ohio.
best of me. It's like all I do is take myself. I asked the mirror on the wall, see who the realest of them all. He said, I'm my dog. I'm my dog. Tried to take him out the streets, they took my home away from me. Look, I could try, but I can't take him out. No, I can't take him out. The police is on my feet, I got my dog in the front seat. So if they run no baby, take them down. Take them down. I got some pain that's really deep, and that's what love costs me. If this is the price we pay, we gon' buy. We gon' buy.
I know they trying to ride away, but I threw my hand outside the boat,
To live for more while we was taking off. Taking
I
off.
paid a price to be the boss. I took some chances and I lost.
I'm gon' get up every time I fall. Took some bills, I went through hell, but I came back a couple times. That's why I'm working hard, no days off. No days off.
I hustle hard, don't got no time to be laid off. I'm gonna go hard till it pay off. Pay off. You got one time, all you need is one time to fuck up everything around here. It started off with one line, without you ain't no sunshine, and shit ain't been the same around here. I put the phones out that bottom, you could catch me at the bottom of it, shit don't hit the same down here. Yo.
They label me a black sheep, and I dropped the black sheep. That's how we gon' play, yeah. Since I started this career, I risked all this shit, yeah. But in this game, you pay to play, yeah. You ain't put the phones out that bottom, you could catch me at the bottom of it. It don't hit the same down, Can't let nobody in my car. I got that chicken right now. I got enough to make it rain all year. Nobody in my car. I got that chicken right now. I got to make it rain all year. It started off, I got my hand outside the boat to lift more while we was taking off. Taking off, paid the price to be the boss. I took some chances and I lost. I'm gonna get up every time I fall. Take some bills, I went through hell, but I came back a couple times. That's why I'm working hard, no days off. No days off.
Blocking. You got one time, all you need is one time to fuck up everything around here. It started off with one line, without you ain't no sunshine, and shit ain't been the same around here. I put a phone inside that bottle, you could catch me at the bottom of it, shit don't hit the same down here. They label me a black sheep, then I dropped the black sheep, that's all we gon' play, yeah. Since I started this career, I risked it all for this shit, and in this game you pay to play, yeah. I put a phone inside that bottle, you could catch me at the bottom of it, shit don't hit the same down here. Ain't nobody in my sit down. I got enough to make it rain all year. Let's go.
And now the Bengal defense calling a timeout. They'll have two remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
It's like all I do is blame myself. I had some mirror on the wall.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
That boy trying to throw a pick.
Well played defensively.
I had some mirror on the wall. Who's a really love them all. He say I'm my dog. I tried to take him out the street. They took my heart away from me.
But they took the deep shot anyway. And fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Oh, oh. Stop it. Stop it. That boy wishing on the store out there. When I really want to know.
This Bengals defense, they're going to be tough to throw.
I know you want.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
On 3rd down, they'll throw McCarthy.
Let's go.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game.
Oh, you going for it?
And just about every throw. Forced a few
All right. I mean,
it brings up 4th down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Going for it. Here's McCarthy.
oh.
Diving catch right side. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. In motion, right is Addison. McCarthy off the play fake. Going for Jefferson downfield. This is caught inside.
That nigga Jefferson be wiggling. Nah. No easy buckets, nigga.
Bengals are going to call another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll go play action.
Oh, I see that weak ass shit.
In the end zone. Touchdown Vikings.
Great drive.
A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the
Great drive.
Vikings able to match the opening drive touchdown.
I know JJ ain't no joke. I know. Fucking that.
And we are tied at 7.
That boy went for it on 4th. Nigga, what? That's crazy.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kicks away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6. There he goes left side. He's on his way.
That's how you wiggle, nigga.
Cincinnati score. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown.
That's how you wiggle.
And the Bengals have taken the
On my mama, nigga. That's how you wiggle, nigga.
Boy, Charles, his offense is just so explosive.
Been teaching niggas how to wiggle since 98,
Another
nigga.
example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Nah, not 98.
Overstate about how explosive teams are. This team is truly trying to score in every snap, especially on the first few plays in any series. And a big strike like that only adds to your reputation as the league's best offense.
Ooh.
Not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build up the confidence of the last time out when they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it
Let's go.
again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That's down the field for Jefferson. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. In motion right is Addison. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Yep.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the
Yep.
slant, and it's intercepted.
Yep.
And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
That nigga be scooting.
Doing it again with his third touchdown here in the opening quarter.
Oh, damn.
Are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So his big first half continues. His third touchdown already. We'll have to keep watch as this game goes along how much they want to continue to ride him, because he could be on his way to a record-setting performance.
Come here, nigga.
And it's a pretty good return here.
Let me holler at you, my nigga.
29. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for them, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him, because, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Oh, my goodness. I don't know how that wasn't yanked.
Yeah, that'll bring up second down. You talk about this Bengals defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL.
Come here, nigga. I tackle. We tackle around here, nigga.
And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Addison will go in motion left. Now McCarthy.
Oh, I was right there.
Taken in by Jefferson. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. These guys.
Oh, you motherfucker.
He'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Now, that's some slick shit right there, boy.
But it pays off for the first down. That was a pretty good job by the defense, I thought, right? I mean, they had to go there, check down, but still were able to get it done for the first.
Agreed. Anytime you can force him to come back to a receiver that's a little bit shorter in the route, you've done your job.
Come here. Why are you running? What do you mean? Nigga, come here.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Throwing is McCarthy.
Let's go. Let's go.
I
got a piss.
Delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
They just gave up a sack there. If I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Cooper, the man in motion left. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. In motion right is Addison. Now 3rd and long. Here's McCarthy. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. He's had it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a...
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase with an amazing diving catch. And the Bengals have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it 2nd down and 11. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup. That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. To the air with McCarthy. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. The Vikings on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Here's McCarthy. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete it.
And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it, and the Bengals grab it. And now off to the races down the right side. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. Charles, they are putting on a show right now. I mean, with that fumble return for the touchdown, you think about the size of this advantage. Heck, it's a 4-score game right now, and we're still in the first half.
And that has to be the highlight, Brandon, with how infrequently we see fumbles return to the house. But if you are inclined to pick this as the game signature play so far, you do have no shortage of alternatives to select from. This has been nothing short of a clinic, and as noted, we still have a half a ball to play.
And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now McCarthy throwing on first down. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
McCarthy to throw on second down. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 36. Flush to his right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
On second down, it's McCarthy.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down.
Here we go. Now a 2nd and 10.
Big 13.
Now a handoff running through the middle.
Now he's into the clear again.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Bengals continue to pull away here in this first half.
Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Back to throw. McCarthy. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 3rd down, here's Jones. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. He's already put it on the ground once in this first half. There, no gain, just struggling to get going.
Yeah, and what he needs right now, a dose of confidence, which means his guys have to chop a hole, a big one for him, give him a chance to run a little bit and gain some of that confidence back. He didn't get it on that carry.
The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Now Burrow on 1st down. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point splits the uprights, and the rout is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 56 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. An inside give to Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. On play action, now McCarthy. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. On play action, McCarthy. He lets one go deep for Addison. And my goodness, another interception. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Vikings are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to...
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in the Queen City, and it's the Bengals leading this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here? And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. A big play there on the catch and run. 43 yards.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
A throw on the quick slant going to be complete, and they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one goes for 24 yards. Jones, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Now from the 7, here's second and goal. They'll try again with Jones. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. And his kick here is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down. This is 2nd and 8. Play action. It's Burrow. Going out wide, finds Chubb. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Can.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Well, they gave themselves options there on the third down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception is really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Off the play fake, McCarthy. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Sam Hubbard. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Off play action. McCarthy. He's got his tight end over the middle. T.J. Hockenson. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. They're going to try and throw. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
First carry for Nick Chubb. Oh, what a move. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time.
He's got a man, complete, and that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Jamar Chase, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals are pouring it on. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball. And it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Looking to throw. McCarthy. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. McCarthy to throw on 1st and 10. And now here is another interception. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals come up with a late turnover, but it will probably... only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. The Bengals drive about to get going. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. My, oh my, 250 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Drops it off for Chubb. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
On second down, they'll run it here. Down the numbers. There he goes. There he goes again. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great effort there. 40 yards. And